Rise and grind, folks. Guys, I'm on the way to a call that just came in. This customer called and said that the pilot light went out, and he believes that the pilot light needs to get relit. That's all I know, and the other thing I know is gas. So I don't know if this is a boiler or a furnace, but stay tuned. We'll find out when we get there, and let's see what's going on. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, this is our furnace. Looks like it's an 80% outflow, 80,000 or 100,000 BTU. And we got our thermostat on. No pilot. Let's get our lighter and let's see what happens. I'll be right back. And no dice, guys. I held this thing down 2 different times for between 60 and 70 seconds, and I couldn't get this light on. So at a minimum, our thermocouple might need to get replaced. But what I did was I let the customer know we can try replacing his thermocouple because it's cheaper, but if I replace this thermocouple and it does the same thing, then it could be an issue with the gas valve. But I got what I need here. Let's get this pilot light out and let's see what's going on. I'll be right back. Hey guys, got my pilot assembly out. Hey guys, look at this filter. Sheesh. And it looks like he has more over here, but I'll get to that in a second. But I definitely want to clean this pilot hood as well too. You guys see all that dust? Any sediment or buildup in your pilot hood will cause the flame to become sporadic, and if that thermocouple is not in the direction of the flame fully, that could cause the thermocouple not to even sense the heat. Therefore, the pilot light won't be on. So in addition to replacing this thermocouple, I'm going to clean down that pilot hood as best as I can as well, just to make sure we don't have any issues. But all right, guys, so let's get to it. I'll be right back. All right. We got our new pilot in. And right now I'm just leak checking my pilot tube. Everything seems copacetic. Alright, let me put the doors back on. I'll be right back. Alright guys. That will be my blower motor turning on. We got flames. And we're good to go. Also, I popped in a new air filter down here, so they should be good to go. But guys, at this point, this furnace is on the decline. I can tell instantly by the condition. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'll definitely speak with this customer about maintenance moving forward. It looks like they got an AC unit here as well. I don't know the condition of that, but guys, for sure, maintenance is gonna be the only thing that they can hope for that can avoid breakdowns here in the future. But I know this customer knows that this thing is definitely on the verge of needing to get replaced, but luckily today it was just a bad thermocouple. So due to the condition of this filter, we definitely want to make sure that we can avoid the next breakdown. And guys, you see something cool every day, especially with these older houses. Look at this. This looks to have been some type of humidifier. Looks almost like an expansion tank to me. But yeah, guys, what we'll do is I gotta go upstairs. Let me put the door back on. I gotta go upstairs and I gotta finish the paperwork and I gotta bring all this stuff out this basement. But yeah, guys, for sure, maintenance is gonna be the only thing we'll recommend and we're good to go. But yeah, guys, this was a very, very simple service call to say the least. Pilot light not on. Replace the thermocouple, clean the pilot hood, put in a new filter, and she's purring like a kitten. There you have it. Peace out. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Guys, I just thought about something. I think I mentioned this like probably last year in one of my shorts. In regards to cleaning thermocouples versus replacing them, guys, I never had to clean the thermocouple. Guys, I can tell you now, every single thermocouple, like meaning on the furnace or boiler, if the pilot light is out, it only takes 5 seconds to replace the pilot. There's no need to relight it, and like I said, you're good to go. The only situation I can say, and this never happened, knock on wood, but the only scenario in which I would relight a pilot and not replace it is if we recently installed a new thermocouple. If it's a new pilot inside that furnace or boiler and the pilot light went out again, at that point, before I relight it, I'll say, okay, what's going on? What's causing this to happen? Is it something going on with the chimney? Is it like, you know, is the orifice in the pilot tube, you know, clogged up? You know, another thing could, like just like I mentioned in the video, another thing could be when you guys relight the pilot, make sure that the flame is hitting the thermocouple at a certain point. You know, you don't want and the illustration will work best, but if only like a small portion of the flame is hitting the thermocouple, guys, you'll know when you see it. Like for sure, you know, make sure everything's aligned right. You want to make sure that, you know, when you do replace the pilot, make sure that, like say, you don't bend the thermocouple, make sure everything's like set in line. But guys, if the flame is like not hitting the thermocouple at all, then at that point, guys, you may have to take everything apart again, and you may have to first check or clean the orifice, and also make sure that you don't have any sediment or crud inside the pilot hood. But like I said, guys, I never had to just clean one. Like I said, I always just replace them, and I never had an issue. But guys, I mean, there are some extreme scenarios in which, you know, let's say we install a brand new thermocouple today, and it goes out again tomorrow. At that point, at least we know we can eliminate a bad pilot, and you'll have to go to the next step. But like I said, guys, for what it's worth, you know, that call could have came back and bite me in my ass if I just relit a pilot and it stayed on. And I know that thermocouple is like real old. I mean, what's the benefit of keeping an older thermocouple? I don't know that, guys. I just know once that a thermocouple is discolored like that, you just pop a new one in, and like I said, you know, that's one less thing for the customer to worry about. But yeah, guys, that's just some food for thought. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are out there cleaning thermocouples and keeping them in, let me know your experiences. But like I said, guys, for the most part, you just replace them and then you move on. But if it's something more that's going on besides the pilot and everything, that thermocouple is still clean, then you got to look at that like a different scenario. It could be something's going on with the draft, with the chimney, or something might be going on with the pilot. I mean, with the pilot tube, or the direction of the gas going to the thermocouple. But all right, guys, I got to get to the next stop. Keep rocking and rolling. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.